Shortly, in fact now, coming in fast, the hardest working man in Airshow, Mark Jeffries. He's in an extra 330, high-tech aerobatic aeroplane. Limited today, of course, but he can make this thing do the most amazing manoeuvres. And you're going to see him later when we've got 4 extras together. The Global Stars team. He's finding some height, Max. On goes the smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Jeffries. He can do things with aeroplanes that you can only dream of.
The great news about that manoeuvre that high means the cloud base has really lifted. Just pumping on that smoke. 2 litres of fuel a minute.
I had a car like that once. Tumble, tumble, tumble.
Beautiful.
The aeroplane is an extension of his hands and feet. Now, it says here, I must mention this. Mark can do this sort of thing over your wedding. I think it beats the best man's speech.
Oh, most
hands down.
Succession of absolutely crisp manoeuvres here. Flip rolls.
I didn't know airplanes could fly.
This aircraft was designed by Walter Extra. That was his name, and it's one of the first composite airframes to be built. 6-cylinder Lycoming engine for you engine buffs out there, that's me included. That's what gives this aeroplane a tremendous power. Is what we call now hanging on the prop. The speed has fallen off the airframe and gravity will take over now. He's doing his best to hold it up and then finally back on the power so we don't stress the airframe in the heavy descent and back round along the crowd line.
I done it again.
Hesitation roll. This aeroplane is capable of 420 degrees of roll per second. That would make my head spin.
Can you see it?
No, he's in the cloud, here he comes.
I think this cloud base is making for some very interesting photographic opportunities as well. Let's hope you've all got your clicking fingers on the button. Don't miss a thing.
It's kind of obvious, isn't it, Max, that he's 10 times British World Aerobatic Champion.
Yeah, he was one of my better students. One of the tricks, of course, with aerobatic flying is the application of power and aileron and elevator and rudder. They're the 3 principal flying controls on any aeroplane. And we often talk about good stick and rudder technique, and look at it, it's what we're watching now.
Just hanging on the prop, yeah. So it's more or less a helicopter.
And again, one of the crucial attributes of aerobatic flying is knowing which way is up. And when we teach aerobatics, that's one of the first things we get the student pilot to understand, is where is his horizon.
That looks like a dynamic
I like the way Mark pumps on the smoke as well, that makes it look really, really good.
It goes up, then leave. It goes back up.
Good.
Then it's going to be a more bigger one. More big sticks.
Still got a goodly bit of height, haven't we?
Yeah, he's just going into what we call the clag in the trade, where things go a little bit right. So it's onto instruments, attitude indicator to give you a good look at your horizon.
Back up.
Lovely flick roll there, that was nice.
Wait, that was up. They go there.
Matter of interest, all our aerobatic pilots are regularly assessed by aerobatic instructors and examiners to make sure their standard is high. And just don't try this at home, I think it's my best advice.
She drops the nose, builds the energy, builds the speed.
Out of interest, Ken, these aircraft have been representing the high standard of British aerobatic flying in China recently. A group of them were put into containers and shipped off, and they've been giving air shows out, wowing the Chinese with our prowess. And the aviation authorities are very, very interested in the high standard of aerobatics that we teach and display in this country.
And Mark was among those that went.
Yep. So we're enjoying a display of precision aerobatics from Mark Jeffries in the Extra 600. You can see Walter Extra's design, composite aircraft with that very powerful 6-cylinder engine gives the pilot the ability to demonstrate. Look at this. Another hesitation roll. Oh. Matter of interest, Ken, when I first learned aerobatics many years ago, I used to get a little airsick, and my instructor used to say, eat an apple before you flew. Don't know whether it made any difference. Okay, it's the final pass from the Extra. Get those fingers on the finger clicking buttons of your cameras. Don't miss a trick at the Scottish International Air Show as Mark Jeffries comes round for his final pass. Show your appreciation, put your hands together. What a display. Defying the weather, defying gravity. Well done.
Sorry, that's all the next place.